much of a difference to the situation of residents of Madaya do you think that major aid delivery is likely to make?
Look, we're of course very, very pleased to hear that the food delivery has been successful, but we're concerned that this is a one-off and we want to make sure that the continuous supplies come through, including medical supplies. We're waiting to hear from the medical clinics that we support inside Madaya about what's been delivered. We gather medical equipment and supplies have been delivered. What that is yet, we just don't know, but we want that to continue and for it not to be a one-off. And as the interviewee said, not for the people of Madaya to be forgotten again.
Do you have any information for us on the up to 400 residents who reportedly need special medical care? Do you know what kind of care and are there any plans to evacuate them?
Look, we had information about 250 people who needed urgent medical treatment as a result of malnutrition, basically, acute severe malnutrition. And unfortunately, 2 people passed away yesterday, we believe, from the people we support inside as a result of malnutrition. So we know that people are suffering from malnutrition. We also know that people are suffering from injuries they sustained trying to escape. The numbers of those people we're not aware of.
The UN says that the suffering in Madaya has no precedent in Syria's war. How do you think the situation got so bad?
Look, it's clearly a horrific situation, and this has been relayed to us from the contacts we have inside. But the thing to bear in mind, Claire, is that this is perhaps the most egregious example of siege being used as a tactic of war. But this is a tactic that's happening all over Syria. There are literally hundreds of thousands of other people who are living in situations not necessarily as horrific as Madaya, but it's extremely difficult for many, many hundreds of thousands of people to get access to food and access to medical care. And it's worth bearing in mind that the depriving civilians of access to food and medical care is against international humanitarian law. For example, just in the north of Hom's governorate, which is another area of Syria to the north of the capital Damascus, we estimate there are another 250,000 people. We run support facilities, we support structures inside, but it's extremely difficult to get these things into the areas that need it. Siege is being consistently used, not just by the Damascus government, by the way, by other groups as well. Siege is consistently being used as a tactic of war, which is unacceptable.